Hello everyone and welcome. And today you join me on a full private tour of Cuttlebrook Koi Farm led by Mark himself. You'll get an opportunity to see all of the breeder fish that the koi farm uses, the tosai and the nisai, and some of the prize fish of the koi farm. You'll also get a chance to see the fish they're growing on and a chance to see them eating and being fed. I really hope you enjoy, and if you do enjoy the video, please do consider subscribing and I'd really appreciate it. And also a slight disclaimer, some of the audio might be quite hard to hear due to all the pumps and aerators running, so I do recommend you turn captions on so you can hear what they're saying. Anyway, let's get on with the tour. And we start with the koi that the koi farm uses for breeding.
So all the boys from your fish, from your batch jumbo fry that we're going to get are in here. So we've got this kahaki down here.
Very nice.
She's from Mariana. We have this kahaki here. She's from Dainichi. And she was paired with Matilda, who's the Sanki. See you later. And then here we also have Sanki, Showa here. He's one of the only Showa males that's got a name, and we call him semi-skinned. That's because of the colour of the milk that he produces.
Ah, there we are. God bless him.
But the semi-skin does the job, so
if it works, yeah. He's a good looking fish as well, isn't he?
Beautiful.
He's a handsome fella. Okay, so he's from Isa.
So how often do you go out? Have you been out to...
I haven't been back to Japan since COVID.
Really?
Yeah, we tend to get these now from some of the top-end hobbyists because they're moving on qualities that are prices I can't even dream of. So, but the qualities of what we're getting are outstanding. But the Sanki we just spawned, actually put in with a Ginrin Momotaro Kahaki. Put her with the Ginrin Momotaro Kahaki. The babies are a week old out in the mud ponds, so that's 2 weeks from spawning. She's from Sakai, Hiroshima. We put her with Sakai Sanki males last year, and I wasn't happy with the quality of the offspring we were getting from that trust because of secondary heat coming through, but we think that hopefully the secondary heat is coming from the males.
Right,
so we're trying her with the different males to try and improve the quality of what she's producing. I'm super impressed with her white, and I really like her body shape, which is why I'm using this.
Very good, yeah. Big old girl.
She's a lovely fish. She's only 5 years old.
Really?
Maybe 6. Yeah. This other, so it's a really nice body shape. The other one behind her, she is also from Sakai, Hiroshima, but she's got a long, thin, skinny body shape. So I'd rather have a more fusiform shape.
Stocky,
Like that female.
She's a good girl, isn't she? Big old beast in here.
So that's my favourite Showa. That one, she's from Isa. She's got a different body shape to all the other Isa Showa that we've had in the past and presently. She's got the same body shape as Matilda, who's over behind.
Beautiful. How old is Matilda?
We don't know. We got her last year. We didn't get many offspring from her last year because she had been pushed from pillar to post by the previous owner. And so she wasn't conditioned very well. This year we managed to get 1.1 litres of eggs from her.
Gosh.
So we filled 3 mud ponds with her babies, and they're looking very good. We're very happy with them. And we're very happy with what she produced. Even though we got very few eggs from her last year, we're very happy with what we did get. She's from Sakai, Hiroshima, and she is 91 centimetres long. So just over 3 foot.
I bet she weighs some as well, doesn't she? She's absolutely huge. Beautiful.
two Kahaku in here are from Matsue. So we call this one in the middle, she's called Nikki. And we've got the old girl, she's the old faithful. She always produces good eggs, she always produces good patterns, she always produces lots of tancho. But we're trying to get a deeper red.
Right, okay.
And her red isn't that deep, and the offspring is passed on to her offspring. Lovely fish, beautiful fish, and the red does get a bit deeper on the offspring, mostly because of the males we use. These are some of the boys that we've used, so we've got Achieva, we've had them for a long time. There's one or two females in here. So the female shower that was with your batch, she's in here, and she's from Nagoni. Nagoni happens to be Dainichi's brother-in-law.
Wow.
And so we thought, well, that's maybe a little bit of a backdoor into getting some nice Dainichi bloodline, even though it's from Nagoni.
Definitely.
And she seems to be not in front of us at the moment.
Nice looking fish in here as well.
Beautiful, yeah. That's lovely, isn't it?
Very.
That's from Mama Toro.
Oh, very
Beautiful.
nice. Very unusual markings on her face.
So she's from Nagoni.
That's sweet. Wow.
This fella, he's called Jack. He's named after a student that did some work experience here. Randy fella. Enjoyed the local barmaid.
Oh, bless you. Okay.
But he's our top Kijaki male.
Very nice.
Look at the sumi on it, the black, the ani, the neck pattern on him.
The scales are beautiful, yeah.
So that's what he brings to the net. Right. Brief look at there she is.
Yeah.
She does stand out, doesn't she?
It's taken a long time, and because this building was being used for holding parent fish after their spawn, females after their spawn, just to recover, we couldn't bring her in because we'd have to put all the other parents in quarantine as well, and we would risk our best parents with a fish that's coming from somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
And we always quarantine for at least 10 weeks for our parents that we bring in before we put them,
That's a long
mix them
time.
in.
Yeah.
So the Kahaku and the Hiyatsuri in here, they're what we call canary koi. So if the fish that we bring in is carrying a disease that it's immune to, the canary koi will show symptoms, and then we can take action from what we find. Now, when you hand strip a fish, if it's a viral disease, the virus isn't passed to the eggs. So we can bring a fish in, put it into spawn, but we must hand strip the eggs and incubate them completely separately and biosecurely, so that you don't get any possible contamination from the outside of the fish to the egg. Therefore, we know that the egg is then free of any potential problems, any diseases that the new fish might be bringing in. So we were able to spawn her straight away once we brought her in, because the change of environment is one of the best triggers to get the fish to spawn.
Wow.
And she didn't look much different to that, and we were surprised that she spawned, because she's only just 3 years old, and we managed to get 200 grams of eggs out of her, which relates to about 20,000 babies at least. So we have now a pond full of shisui, which we're hoping to.
So that's my favourite. That's my go-to, isn't it? As you say.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've always just been drawn to them.
So we're hopeful, and the male shisui is one that we've had for a long time. We've been trying to get shisui parents for about 5 or 6 years now, but each time we get them, we've had one just keel over, just one morning it was feeding, the next morning next afternoon we walked in and it was dead. And we bought 4 in from one dealer, and they all developed tumours. So hopefully we got this one's lucky. And,
Third time lucky, eh?
yeah. So
That's clever how you say you know have your canary fish in there. I'd have never thought, but I suppose it's common sense.
yeah. So it's one thing that we've got to put on our biosecurity plan for CFAS. So when we're inspected, they come in and they check and make sure that we're observing our biosecurity plan.
Now at this point, Mark took us to see the private pond that was over 37,000 litres, with some fish over a metre in length. However, to go see that, go watch this video here which I posted a few days ago, which is a 12-minute video that covers everything about the pond, including how it's run and the fish which are inside. A full video of Mark explaining the pond in great detail.
These are fish that we've been growing on over the summer in here. Achiever, Shirazuri, Gashigoi, 1 or 2 show up. But these I'm going to be sorting through this tank next week, and some of these fish will be available on the open day.
That's come down. Have a look at this. Stunner's in there. This is just the whole tank. Are these all?
Most of them are empty because we're emptying this building for bringing the fry in.
Yeah, so
but I think there's effectively just this tank left.
yeah.
So what we do in this building is we'll take in the fry from outside of the mud ponds in September.
Yeah.
And we'll bring them into here. So we'll be harvesting at first selection around about 750,000 fish a year. We'll be looking at every single fish, and then we've only got space in this building for 4,000 from that 750,000 that we harvest from the mud ponds. So from that 4,000 at Christmas, we will reduce the numbers of fish down to 2,000. And then in March, we'll be reducing those numbers again down to about 1,000. So remember, 750,000 down to 1,000. But that doesn't include the fish that we've looked through at Cuttlebrook. Bear in mind, some of the spawners of Cuttlebrook, we will only be keeping 10%. Between 10 and 40% is the average that we're keeping at Cuttlebrook. Is it open day?
Okay.
Small one.
I got all excited. I love that
These will be for the open day, So with that, do you just hit them outside then? Or is it...
Yeah, so at the moment they're being conditioned, so we're cooling them down, so we're putting lots of fresh water in here and making sure they're all clean, fit and healthy. So that process takes a couple of weeks, okay, to make sure that they're fit and clean and in tip-top condition from a culture environment to your pond environment.
Of course. Yeah, that was beautiful. Must get very busy on the open day, then, of course. I reckon that's when you get most people who come and shove cameras in your face, I'm guessing, or...
Yeah. So these guys are not going to be for sale on the open day.
Yeah.
These will probably be for sale on the open day in the spring. So these are going to continue growing over the winter.
Very nice.
Because rumour has it we're a fish farm, and the idea about a fish farm is that we grow fish and increase them in value.
Of course, yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that just you think these sort of being the higher quality then? Is that just the reasoning, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because they're high quality, ultimately they'll be of high value.
Yeah, exactly. So worth growing them on.
At the end of the day, we are running a business.
Exactly.
Is that the same with these as well, Mark?
Same with these, yeah. The majority of the Sankey, well, majority of the Sankey in here all from Matilda.
Couple here.
That's very nice.
I like the crush you got as well. I've got all of those, yeah. I've been thinking about it. They're supposed to be quite much larger, aren't they? Crush it guys.
Crush it on.
So these are for the selection then, or
These are 6 to 8.
oh, these are for the sales. So yes, that's what I meant for the open day, of course. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many have you got in here?
I don't know. Haven't counted them yet. When they're gone, they're gone.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I reckon they don't last very long. They're really right out.
Well, I've got a feeling by the end of September we won't have any left.
So, not surprised though. Small fish tend to go quite quickly, I'm guessing.
Few special ones in there.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
A little red.
From the nose,
Yeah.
And that was the end of the tour. If you want to see any more tours in the future, do let me know any particular koi farms you'd like to see. After that, I simply collected the goods I came to collect and I went home. And if you did enjoy the video, guys, make sure you do subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.